If you have Homebrew installed on your Mac, it's very easy to install MySQL. If you haven't, check out my video on YouTube. Now let's install MySQL using Homebrew. Brew install MySQL. Homebrew gives us some pointers. If we want to set a root password, we should use MySQL Secure installation. Otherwise, we can leave the root password blank and log in using MySQL-u root. If you want MySQL to launch automatically whenever you power on your Mac, you can do brew services start MySQL. I really don't recommend that. Instead, you can start it manually when you need it by doing MySQL.server start and stopping with MySQL.server stop. Let's check if MySQL is working. Start the server by doing MySQL.server start and then log it in using MySQL-u root. Exit using exit. Let's secure the installation by doing MySQL_secure_ installation. MySQL offers a validate password plugin, but we won't use that. Just type N and then enter a password. I will use rootpass. I will also remove the anonymous user and remove the ability to remote root login. I will also remove the test database and reloading the privileges. Usually, we need to create a database for the application we're writing and a user to access the database. For this example, I will use app_user for the user and app_password for the password. And we will create an app_database as the database. Log into MySQL with your root user and password. MySQL-u root-p rootpass. Create the database. Create database app_database. And now create the user and password. Create user app_user at localhost identified by app_password. Allow the user full access to the database. Grant all privileges on app_database .star to app user at localhost. And reload the privileges. Flush privileges. Now exit using Ctrl-D and try to log in using the new app user. MySQL-u app user-p app password. If you are able to log in, you're in good shape. Now try to use the app database table. Use app database. If you don't get an error, we're good. Now log out using exit.